at the screen. We're going to start something new today. Okay? It's going to be really fun. Oh, can you sit on your bottom for me? But you're making me nervous. Thank you. So we are going to talk about shapes and birds today. Shapes and birds. So we're going to learn about an artist today. His name is Josh Brill. Don't yell, you're too loud.
I bet that he's loud.
Okay. So, does anybody want to take a look at this bird up on the screen and guess what kind of bird it is? What kind of bird do you think it is?
Owl.
An owl, that's right.
Do it.
Can you go sit down?
Fine.
Thank you. Okay. So, what Mr. Brill does is he uses different shapes to make birds. Now, when you look at these birds, you can tell what they are, right? Who can tell me what this first bird is? What kind of bird is it? They're really tiny and they flap their wings really fast.
It's a tweaking bird. No.
It's a hummingbird. It's a hummingbird. How about this second one? Does anybody recognize that second one? What is it? A cardinal. Sometimes you see them in the winter. They're bright red and they fly really fast. What's the blue one called?
I know what it is. A blue jay.
A blue jay. That's right. And how about this very last one? What does that last guy look like? Oh my goodness. Everybody knows what it is. I'll call on somebody who's quiet with their hand raised. What is it? An owl. And now when you see these birds out in the wild, is that what they really look like? No, these are called stylized birds. And what that means is you can take shapes and you can make the general shape of something and you can still tell what it is, right? So you can tell what all of those birds are, even if that's not what it looks like in real life, right? He uses shapes to make them. So let's talk about shapes. Raise your hand if you can tell me what that big, long green one is on the bottom.
I know what it is.
A rectangle. I'll call on anybody who's quiet with their hand raised. Who can tell me what the purple one is?
Triangle.
A triangle. How about that big red one in the top center, Brettley?
Square.
A square. How about that long blue guy on the side? An oval. And what about that little round yellow guy?
Circle.
All right, and now this is a tricky one. What's that red one down in the corner? Can anybody guess what that one is? Raise your hand quietly and I'll call on you.
It's like a shape of a raindrop.
Like a raindrop or a teardrop. That's right. That's a shape. So what we're going to do today is we're going to make birds out of shapes. Right? So now let's talk about the shapes in these birds. What shape are their bodies? Raise your hand and I'll call on somebody. What shape are their bodies? Ovals. And how about their heads? Who can tell me what shape their heads are?
Circle.
A circle. Now, how about their tails? Their tails look different from each other, don't they?
Yeah.
But what are they? What are they?
Triangle.
Triangles. Now, how about the little bird? What kind of wing shape does he have? It was that tricky one we talked about. Do you remember what it's called? A teardrop. That's right. Raise your hand for me next time, okay? A teardrop. And how about that big guy? What shape is his wing? What shape is his wing?
Triangle.
A triangle. And how about their legs? What shape are their legs? Rectangles. And, oh, their beaks. Who can forget a bird's beak? What shape are their beaks? What is it? A triangle. And last but not least, what are our birds standing on? A branch. Can anybody tell me what shapes are making up that branch? It looks like there's a couple different ones.
Rectangle.
Okay, thank you, buddy. Okay, so we are going to make birds like this out of shapes. That we're going to get to that in a minute. So, do you see this one I made up here?
Yeah.
That's what we're going to work on today, okay?
Yay.
So, I'm going to show you what we're going to do. I did make it. And I'm going to show you right now. If you keep looking up at the screen, I'm going to show you right now how I made it. So, I am going to pass out all different shapes of all different colors. The first thing I want you to work on is the branch. Buddy, can you sit in your seat for me? You can look up on the screen. Can you sit down for me? Thank you. Because our birds need somewhere to perch, right? They're going to perch on a branch. So we're going to work on branches with these little brown pieces of paper. So we're going to use the paper and our glue stick.
We're not touching anything yet.
Not yet, but I didn't say anything. No one should have anything out. Glue sticks do not need to be coming out. Red table. Put the glue sticks away. Put the glue sticks away, please. We're not using them right now. I need you to look up at the screen and watch me. Mona! I did not tell anybody to start doing anything yet, and everybody's reaching into their bins. You don't know what to do yet.
And some of them are broken.
Okay, you should have that in your bin. Okay, watch up on the screen, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do, okay? Otherwise, you don't know how to start. So first, we're going to start with our branches, okay? You can make your branches however you want, because branches all look different, don't they?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to make one like this. And I'm going quickly, but I want you guys to take your time, okay? I'm going quickly so I can show you, because I think you're all very excited to get started.
I just want to get started now.
All right, well, pretty soon, bud, okay?
Yeah, because I love art. That's my favorite special.
Me too. I love art too.